Yeah,
All
Khan.
right? We like to give all praises to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
Double honor to our apostles, our bishops, our elders, and honor to the Akim that push the truth out of sincerity, week in and week out. All the Akim throughout the earth, man. Four corners. All right, so this is Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not. That's what we're doing when we go out week in and week out. We're crying aloud and we spare not. We're not sparing our people's feelings, the Akim feelings in the brotherhood, and no one else's feelings in these heathen nations. Cry aloud, spare not. We're not sparing anyone's emotions. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. We're supposed to project raise up our voice. And speak in boldness of the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and prophecies. All right? Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgression. Who's the Lord's people? The so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. What is their transgressions? Our people following the philosophies of these heathen nations, following Esau, all right, which is a so-called white man, all right, following their ways, their holidays, their philosophies, drugs, pushing their drugs, all right, this hip-hop thing will polluting our people's minds, even though we listen to the music, you know what I mean? But, and a list of other things, birthdays, these holidays, right?
Yeah, because Jake put their spirit into this world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you mentioned the hip hop music. Jake, the average Jake, they either want to be what? An NBA player, NFL player, or be a rapper, man.
Yep.
How many Negroes that you know want to be so-called rappers in the hood, man?
Yeah.
Damn near every one of them, man. You understand? But that whole black hip-hop culture is demonic, man. You know what I mean? And we know who run that, the small hats. And I stand of which that gangsterism, that drill music is our push to destroy you so-called Negroes and Latinos, man.
That's right. And show my people there's transgression. So that's what we're doing. You got to come back into the Lord's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. All right? And you have to be taught by the men of the Lord. All right? And built up. And know who's your power, who your powers is. Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, who the world calls Yahweh Shai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and Yahweh, who the world calls God. That's the Most High. All right? In the house of Jacob, there's sins. Sin is transgression of the law. And our people is transgression the law. Some of them are ignorant, willingly ignorant, you know, and some of them just don't know, and some do know. Okay? So that's what we go out. We're crying aloud, man. For all abominations also that's done here, man. Women in power, homosexuality pushed in our faces. Through the media, through TV, social media, everywhere, right? Everywhere you go, you see it. Okay? So yeah, you got something to say? Huh?
Yeah, Khan. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel. Who's the children of Israel? It's not those gutter rats over there with the straw hat. It's the so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because Israel, Jerusalem is a people before it's a place.
Khan. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
The whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt. Those are all the tribes that the Lord brought from the land of Egypt. Delivered us out of the Hamites. Rule.
Khan. You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
So the Lord has only known out of all 18 nations, right?
Khan, 18 nations.
Out of all 18, only one nation that the Lord recognized, the nation of Israel. Okay?
Khan, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Therefore, the Lord will punish us for all our iniquities. That's what we're being punished. And you can see, out of all the nations on the planet, who who are the ones at the bottom are suffering the most? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, mainly here in America and where else and anywhere, any other place in the world. Because these other nations joined and they have counsel together to further destroy us, the nation of Israel. So you can tell our people are punished the most no matter what we do. We gotta double time it. We gotta go extra hard just to function or get up in society, man. And we call it glass ceiling, but it's a brass ceiling, you know.
Khan, that was it on that.
Yeah. So all these other nations, they're spittle, man. I'm gonna get it too.
I got some. This is the book of Psalms chapter 2 verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
That's right. If we ask of the Lord, and that was mainly that ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. So we're joint heirs with the Lord, all right? Because the Lord, everything is going to the Lord's possession, but He's going to break us off a piece of the kingdom. Joint heirs. You know what I mean?
Psalm chapter 2 verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
Because it's Yahweh Shai first, but He's going to give us a portion of the kingdom. The heathen for thine inheritance. Who are the heathen? All those outside the nation of Israel are the heathens, man. All right? Ishmael, the sand niggas, Elam, the East Indians,
Chinese, Japanese,
the Africans, Moab, Ammon, and that's the Chinese, the Japanese, the Koreans, and all the other heathen nations, man, inheritance. Meaning we're gonna be ruling them. They're gonna go into slavery. It sounds crazy when we say that these other nations go into slavery. Well, that's what we thought in the ancient world. That it would never happen to us, and it happened to us.
Back in the book of Psalms chapter 2 verse 8.
That's right. This is, you know what? Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 2 verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the world, the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
So all the earth is we're gonna possess it, man. Everything gonna go into the kingdom gonna be transferred from Esau, and it's gonna go to Jacob. First and foremost, Yahweh Shai down the ranks. Wow, she said something?
Nah.
All right, yo, you just looking at your property. I get it. It be like that over here, yo.
Psalm chapter 2 verse 9. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron.
Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Who's gonna get broken with a rod of iron? These nations, man. We're gonna have a ruling scepter. We're gonna bash their skulls in, man. Shalom. We're gonna bash their skulls in. You know what I mean? Right, Ak? So look, we suffering now because we know in the kingdom payback's a bitch.
Psalm chapter 2 verse 9. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
We're gonna dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. You know, this is how thick someone's skull is. Shalom, you know, a human skull is like probably this thick. So we're gonna crack their fucking head in. It's gonna be like eggshells, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna bash their skulls in, man. And we ain't gonna have pity on no matter how old a person is. Whether they're pregnant or not, all these heathens, man. Esau gonna get it the worst, though. Esau is a so-called white man, you Caucasians.
Khan, that was it on that.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna get something real quick.
You're gonna use that phone, right? I got something?
Yeah, Khan.
Using that phone?
All right, you brother got something?
Yeah. Revelation 2:26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end.
Yeah, he that overcometh, I got it. I'm gonna get the piece. Yeah, go ahead, Al.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
To him, when I get power, I gotta get the other piece of going in. I believe. Yeah. Oh, we gotta get him, sorry.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end.
Overcometh meaning enduring to the end. Not falling out of this truth. Keep pushing. Now, you know?
To him will I give power over the nations.
So the Lord gonna give power over the nations to, and only the elect is gonna endure to the end or die in this thing. Justly. And to him we give power over the nations. So Lord willing, we the elect, we're gonna be coronated by Yahweh Shai, right?
So we're using this one, right?
Yeah, we could switch up though.
That's all good.
You know?
Yeah.
And he shall rule them with the rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
So we're gonna rule them with a rod of iron. And what it says?
It says, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
Because as the vessels of a potter shall they broken to shivers. So
How you
a
doing?
potter.
All right. You know your nationality? What's your nationality?
You want to put it the opposite way?
Broken like a potter's vessel.
From my understanding, my nationality is